to identify your loved one. So we'll keep our eyes on that development. As we head to the political front in Tobago, I'm seeing here where Calvin Morris, he's going to challenge Shamfa Kojo for the PNM Tobago Council leadership. He announced his intention yesterday, and he would have been the minority leader in the House when there was just one seat. Well, now there is no seat in the THA for the People's National Movement. And they'll have to do some serious soul searching, rebuilding, restructuring, realignment. And we stand by to see what will happen via the internal vote and how they will fare in the elections going forward. As we head down to the back page on this very action-packed Friday, I didn't even get a moment to tell you that this Friday here, is pace from start to finish. So speaking about finish, what a strong finish there. That's Harvey Giddens, left from Maria Regina in the primary school, well, runs as Hyatt Harrison of Sacred Heart Primary School stumbles to win the 1500 meters open race at the Port of Spain Central Zone Sports Council Games, and this transpired yesterday. And what a beautiful picture, that a photo taken by Lincoln Holder. That is what you call a race and sprint to the finish line. And a 1500 meters, it's not no easy race. That's about 3.5 laps. So you have to really be at top fitness. So well done to the youngsters. And I'm watching here where table tennis body faces legal action. So that story here develops more inside our sport page for today's Guardian. Let's see what's happening via the brief. And take it back to the sports. That's right, Port of Spain Central Zone Sports Council Central Games. The Sacred Heart Girls RC celebrate their win. That's right, again, Lincoln Holder in the mix. And I'm seeing where Tobago hoteliers anticipate bumper Easter. Many heading to Sweet Tobago to relax, unwind, and enjoy the sea and the sun and the cuisine and the hospitality. So, for those heading across, enjoy. If you're trying to book now, I think you're booking a little too late. You'll have to probably move on standby. So it's always best to plan these things way in advance. All right. Well, as mentioned, action-packed. And with the government making the announcement that most of the forms and lots of the transactions now, especially if you're traveling, it's going to go online. We want to hear from Kenneth Surratt. He is the executive officer of the TNT Blind Welfare Association to treat with the new digital immigration platform accessibility and more or less give us some International Women's Day greetings. So Kenneth, he's here with us next. Stand by.
When it comes to cleaning your spaces spotless and professionally maintained, trust the team that leaves no corners unchecked. 360 Cleaning and Facility Maintenance offers complete janitorial and routine maintenance services, upholstery and deep cleaning, power washing, outdoor and exterior care, floor cleaning and maintenance, even grass cutting and asphalt recoating, from offices to commercial spaces and residential properties. They handle it all with precision and care. Call 491-5276 or email 360cleaning.sales@gmail.com. 360 Cleaning and Facility Maintenance. No corners left unchecked.
Panadol's new formula. 5 times faster than other paracetamol brands. There's no time to waste during special moments. When I need fast pain relief, I choose Panadol Rapid. With its new formula and exclusive technology, it's 5 times faster than other paracetamol, giving me effective pain relief. And it's also gentle on my stomach. Because my greatest gift is giving them special moments.
Kali Matha Astrology Center, Master Karthik. 35 years experience, Indian generation astrologer. He can discuss past, present, and future. He can advise on reading hand, face, and horoscope. He would give advice for all your problems. Special guidance for broken relationships, husband and wife disputes. Can advise on bringing back loved ones. Gives unbreakable protection. Call now 275-7489. Located in Arima, Port of Spain, Debe, Curep, Chaguanas, and San Fernando.
Some of us like to test limits. But there won't always be second chances. Obey the speed limits. Maybe you don't value your life, but others value theirs. A message from the TTPS.
Get the story first. Want to know what's happening in news, sports, or crime? Get the CNC3 app. As the story breaks, CNC3 is there giving you the story first on your mobile device. Be connected to the most trusted and reliable news source, CNC3. Access your world with just a tap. The CNC3 app. Download it today.
Sportsmanship is when an athlete walks off the court and you can't tell if he won or lost because he carries himself with pride either way. This quote is an embodiment of sport, and for me, sport is an embodiment of life. We are where you are.
Filmmakers, producers, content creators, influencers, and recording artists. If you're looking to rent a versatile studio space with green screen, video wall, cyclorama, and more, look no further. GM Labs is here to make your dreams a reality. Located in the heart of Port of Spain on St. Vincent Street, GM Labs is your one-stop shop for all your creative needs with over 2,800 square feet to work with. Take your creative concept to the final product at GM Labs. Give us a call or WhatsApp or message us on our Instagram and Facebook pages at GM Labs TT.
Tune in to Betterments with host Space, Monday through Thursday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. for a program that educates and is solution-based. Space tackles the issues that matter to you, providing a platform to speak your mind and find solutions. That's Betterments with Base, with a focus on education and resolution. This is all about making things better for you. So if you want to make a difference and have your voice heard, tune into Freedom 106.5 FM and join us for Betterments with Base, Monday through Thursday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Better for you. Only on Freedom 106.5 FM, where we believe that your voice matters.
Kenneth Surratt from the TNT Blind Welfare Association joins me to treat with a very important talking point. It's always about inclusion, and I know Ken is definitely to the front of the class when it comes to that conversation. Great to have you with us again, Ken, and thanks for the time this morning.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to share the good news of persons who are blind who want to be included fully in society.
So based on the news coming out this week, we're going to move away from filling out the forms. It's going to be a digital situation now for those who travel. And I know those who are visually impaired, you know, I'm sure, Ken, you would have made certain moves in your lifetime. Walk me through your feelings regarding this development, and if the development gives you a sense of ease with its rollout, will it be formatted in a way that you could fill out the form and be on your way, and it's an easy access for you for those who want to travel who are visually impaired?
Let us go back to the history. Before, when I come into Trinidad or I have to leave while traveling, I always had to get assistance to complete this form, and it was always annoying, but it always reminded me that I reach home. So when I heard the government wanted to go to digitize this form, I am so happy that they are going in that direction. So what is going to happen now? Persons who are blind, I use text-to-speech software. Whatever is on my computer screen, whatever is on my phone, it converts into a synthesized speech. So it will read whatever is on the screen. So wherever I touch on my phone or computer screen, it will speak. I also use a refreshable Braille display. That is not reading Braille on paper, but reading Braille off a machine. So whatever is on my computer screen or my phone screen, it comes up under my fingertip. I am totally blind. I don't have light perception, so this works for me. But blind is a spectrum. And we have a number of persons who are blind, who, well, not totally blind, they're on the spectrum. They're either low, mild, moderate, severe visual impairment. So some of them may need to magnify the text on the screen. Some of them will have to change the color contrast. So not everyone could read black on white background. So they have to change that color contrast. So they may choose a color of their choice. Sometimes we tend to put something gray writing on white background. And not, so that causes problem for the low vision person. Then as someone who's blind must be able to manipulate the screen to reduce glare. Sometimes persons who are blind, low vision, they have problems seeing, especially if you remember going to school on those blackboards and with the window and the glare on the board. Sometimes it could be difficult for people who could see okay, far more so for persons who are blind. So we are saying once you are going digital and you want to complete this form online, we are calling upon the government to ensure that whatever you do, you use universal design. There is a standard in the world called WCAG 2.0 AA. That is World Consortium of Accessibility Guidelines. Once you go there, you could find ways to make everything that you are doing accessible for persons who are blind or visually impaired. So we are asking the government to do that. What we also want the government to do, reach out to us before you roll it out. Invite some of my friends.
Yeah,
so we'll come with
consultation.
Yes, with low tech. Exactly. So someone like me who is a high performer on technology, I will be able to work around things. But there are some people who are the lower end.
Yeah, who
but
might
we
not
need
know.
to accommodate them.
Ken, let me ask you, how would does the Braille or the technology enable you to know the QR code is now on the phone? How does one now know that the QR code is there, or know where to find the QR code on the phone when it's presented? Okay,
there are two codes the government proposing, QR code or identification code. We are saying one that is in text and it comes up under my fingertip. Whatever is on the screen, once it's not an image, it will come up under my fingertip as Braille, so I can read that code privately. You know, sometimes when you're using text-to-speech phone, everybody minding your business because they're listening what you're listening to. So you have to put on your headphone. Once I'm using Braille, I am as equal as anybody. Whatever I'm reading on from my phone or computer, it is heavily private.
Right, but how does one interpret a QR code though? If it comes up as a QR code, because a QR code is not really a written text. It's almost like a kind of scrambled design, if for want of a better word, and that's what the system would pick up with the particular information.
And that is the concept we have. We are suggesting that identification code.
Okay.
Or if you have the QR code, once it comes up into my camera roll and I click on it, my software on my phone makes it accessible. So once I tap on that now, it should take me to the website.
Okay.
Because that's what I do when I go to meetings and they have QR codes on the table. I will just scan that QR code on my phone and I have access. I put on my headphones, so I won't disturb people, and I have access to the agenda, all the documents and so on. So it is workable, but we are saying engage us. So in case your IT person having challenges, we could walk you through that safely, and we make it, accessible for everyone. And you cannot believe how much independence means to me. Once I can do things for myself, I feel great. It lifts my, my emotion, my level of independence, and I feel I don't have to always ask someone, help me do this, write down that for me. I prefer being completely independent, functioning as anybody else, and it is possible. It is possible once we have the heart and the will to do it. But it is possible.
Well, Kenneth, sincere thanks for always, being so passionate and speaking in real terms about your independence, and wanting to have that opportunity to just be, part of the mix. And you are, Kenneth, and I've recognized that, these conversations are so important.
Yeah. I enjoy this because I'm hoping that down the road now, the government could bring voice activation, because there are elderly people who are scared of technology. And if you could communicate with your phone and say, the phone will tell you, give your commands, and those chatbots and so on.
Yes.
We could introduce all of that. So the goal is to make sure no one is left behind, and everyone, whether you are low tech skills and high tech, whatever, you should be able to participate, because the technology allows it. Artificial intelligence allows it. Let us use the technology to ensure no one is left behind.
Well said, Kenneth, and I hope that there is consultation and you're part of the decision-making in that regard. I want to take it to International Women's Month, the celebration. What message you want to send there for women who are visually impaired and for their opportunity to also be inclusive and to be part of the mix.
Yes, and that is some women is so important, because if anyone is left behind, that is one person we miss that skill set, that opportunity. And we are asking people, this is International Month for Women, on the 8th it was International Day for Women. We are asking people, mentor a woman, or a girl, somebody in your community who is blind, help them along. If they are advocating for something, be part of it. And we are asking people, come join our blind women, support them in whatever they want to do. Because you could see it in the world today, women dominating in the school system and so on. And we want our blind women to also be part of that system, so they could also contribute, and they could also contribute to Blind Welfare Association and the movement for persons who are blind. And we want the same inclusion. We want them to have access to education. We want them to have access to opportunity, transport, access to employment, so that, and also safety, because nowadays with this crime scene, a lot of our women, they are scared to travel. And they have to use the technology now, and that is the beauty about technology. Sometimes they share the location, so the parents or their loved ones could track them wherever they are while they move around in vehicles from point A to point B. So we are saying use the technology, yes, but we need to ensure that, it is a task for when women leave home to come to work, that gap between home and work, that safety zone on as soon as it's not safe. We are saying we need to encourage, transportation to be as safe as possible, so women could be comfortable going back and from.
And on the topic of safety, Kenneth, I remember when last we spoke, this could have been probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. Well, we spoke after that, but I remember distinctly there was a conversation that came up concerning safety for those who are visually impaired. And you said there was a point in time in Trinidad's existence, you remember the days of walking out and not being troubled at all and no kind of robbery energy coming towards you, and then you said unfortunately that changed. Does that still continue to be the reality? Are visually impaired people still targeted and being robbed, or is that now on the back burner?
No, blind people are also being robbed, so they have to be so much careful. And long ago, bandits were different. They never robbed blind people. GW, we used to be all over Porter Street. You know where Blind Welfare is on Duke Street. We used to be live when they're all 8, 9, 10, 11 in the night. No one anything. We walk on the road, get our stuff, come back, hang out at the Blind Welfare Association. No, you can't do that. By 4 p.m., Duke Street, that is a danger zone. They get so quiet. Almost a dead street. So that safety issue, and that is why persons who are blind, it costs us a little more, because now we're using a ride share and so on to move from point A to point B. Because there's that, once you walk in that public transport system, there's that area where you walk and it could be dangerous, because long people didn't harass or bother persons who are blind on the street. They always wanted to help you, and now you don't know who is coming to help you. Sometimes they may offer to cross the road, but it depends on in your pocket. It is scary out there, JW, and that is why we are encouraging this rideshare system. We are hoping that one day the government could subsidize it, give us either vouchers or something, so it could assist in transportation. Because if you want us to participate in education and employment, we need to move from home to work or to school and back, and we need that safety.
Well, Ken, as always, sincere thanks. I mean, it's really unfortunate, that particular development there, but, better days must come. Keep us in the loop, and we will touch base soon, Kenneth. All the best. All the best.
Thank you very much, JW. You take care.
That's right. Kenneth there from the TNT Blind Welfare Association. And even our visually impaired brothers and sisters are also at risk. So we need to be our brothers and sisters keeper and also look out for them the way we used to do it back in the day. Let's take the pause. We come back. It is action-packed. Much more to treat with as we go all the way till 8 a.m. The Kirk Franklin concert details after the break.
Magical Expressions Limited is the largest local importer and distributor of fresh cut stems, offering the widest range of beautiful flowers at the most affordable prices. Call us today at 701-6488 or visit our website to order. We are your one-stop, most convenient, most helpful, most caring community pharmacy. Our pharmaceutical services include dispensing medicines, repeat dispensing, clinical governance. But we also have a fully stocked convenience store featuring our refreshment aisle, grocery lane, personal care products, toys, pet supplies. We are most conveniently located out of the traffic, just 2 minutes off the highway in Heartland Plaza, in Deba Chaguanas. Contact us on 220-8705 or 470-5938 and visit us soon.
You know, in the past, everyone was treated in a particular way.
Yep.
You have breast cancer, remove the breast, and then go for chemo.
Correct.
You know, and that's not the standard now. Each patient may not need to remove the breast. They may be able to preserve the breast. Some patients may need hormone therapy, some may not. Some may need some additional treatments like chemotherapy or targeted therapy. How would you feel as a woman when someone calls and said the doctor wants to speak to you about the results? Does that lead or triggers a response in you of anxiety?
This is more than just music. This is where you find the best of TNT. This is more than just a vibe. This is where Bollywood gets a twist. This is more than just energy. This is Bhangra and indie pop too. This is the mix. This is the life. Lock on or log on now. Sangeet 106.1 FM. This is authentic East Indian radio. This is us.
Alejandro, you're still alive. Mr. Alejandro! Mrs. Lucia! Mrs. Lucia, come quick, Mr.
Alejandro! My goodness! You're so... Sophia!
Don't miss the gripping drama Cabo. Sundays at 8 p.m. only on CNC3. This season, Ask the Doctor is at a new time. It's your weekly prescription for trusted medical advice. In the Doctor's Capsule, Dr. Tilak Singh breaks down big health topics clearly and simply. Get a dose of smiles in the Kiddies Capsule as our youngest experts share health tips with heart. Explore the science behind the headlines in Medical Minds, featuring real doctors, real insight, and your questions matter. Join the open forum live and get answers straight from the source. Ask the Doctor, every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on CNC3.
This concert, as the director of Jubilee Generation Music, Lavon De Leon, just mentioned while we were off air, you're feeling the energy and the presence of the music. It's always been here, you know, gospel music and its relevance in the space, but Kirk Franklin especially, his energy. It's almost like the buzz, it's there, it's building, and I mean, it's been... I remember the promotion started quite a while, and I said, oh, could Franklin come in? And literally we are days away. Let me say, Lavon, you all really, you read the room, and I think this is going to be a tremendous coming together at the Queen's Park Oval. How you feel? What's the momentum right now?
Well, first of all, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and it's just wonderful to be here and to start off with that energy, as you said. It's feeling great, feeling hyped, you know, just spirit-filled. And it is such a wonderful presence, you know, that Kirk brings, you know, and that is transcending here even now, you know, that's something else, man. Everybody just ready on the go, putting things together, and we are ready.
Before we get to the actual cast and the layout, I recognize the theme, Prisoners No More, very strategic. What was the ethos and the purpose behind that very powerful theme?
Very powerful question. Prisoners No More is actually both a message, it's a message first, and a movement. And that message is that no individual should ever be defined by their past mistakes. Rather, the conversation is one which opens a door to mercy, to redemption, to grace, you know, allowing the person that supports yourself to achieve your highest potential. in life, and that was inspired by over a decade of work that Jubilee generation would have done within the prison system. Now, just to give a little history about who we are, Jubilee started in 1998 as the St. Anne's Parish Choir. So, telling yourself, well, praise God, you said yes to God, this is it, not knowing what would come. So by 2012, we received an invitation to minister their Palm Sunday and Holy Thursday Masses. They would hold that for the inmates every year. By 2019, listen to this, right? The officers informed us that 2 inmates wanted to be part of Jubilee generation. They wanted to do a little collab with us. We prayed about it, got confirmation, so we said, all right. You know, when we went to the band room to rehearse, 25 of them were there.
25. Packed in lives.
25 of them. I mean, that just speaks volume to the transformative power of music. How it moves the human being and opens that space, you know, for God to do the work. You know, we are the vessels, but they need to be open to any form of transformation and healing, right? From there, we got the opportunity to work with Golden Grove. It gets better and better. I know you're ready to tell me, it gets better. Golden Grove, there we got the opportunity to work with remanded inmates. That's those awaiting sentencing, maximum security prison, and then women's prison.
And strangely, the remanded guys are sometimes the most frustrated because they're still in limbo.
Exactly.
They're still in limbo.
So that solace that the music brings for them, you know, and just to touch quickly that the music, most of them, a lot of them angry, bitter with circumstances because some of them, they ended up in prison, you know, to self-defense. You know, they still need to deal with anger issues, but you know, all those things, and as you said, cases not even called yet. So it was amazing to see the combination of the power of the music within the spirit, because you know it hits the space, a place that nothing else could touch, right? Between that and the personal engagement with them, that was awesome, man. And
I'm really happy to get the reasoning because I recognize it was strategic, and I said there must be a deeper purpose, and I'm happy you were able to outline that. So as much as we're going to celebrate and rejoice and have fellowship with the music with Kirk Franklin, I want folks to remember the reason behind all of this. So I recognize, of course, Kirk Franklin being the headline act. What's about the local acts to warm it up before the big man steps on stage?
Yes, man. Well, you know, you say warm, but we as Caribbean people and the artists, we have here bringing a fire. So it's more certainly fire and heat taking it. He plays in the trail now. Right? So we have just anointed, Trinidad and Tobago are anointed, you know, and be gifted. What we have blazing the trail, we have Blessed Messenger, we have Jara Nurse, we have Point 14, out of Point 14, and you know that's really rhythm and vibes, eh? Big up Point 14. Good morning, Marcelin. You know, they are coming, just a whole wealth of talent, but we have a nice combination, right? So there are the music ministers, but spoken word artists as well.
Spoken word inside too. Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, we giving God praise. What we celebrating, Jason? Liberation.
Excellent.
Whom God sets free is free indeed. So not only the inmates, we found that message so powerful, and we realized that these prisoners no more. It transcends the prison walls and to you and I. That we too shouldn't be bound by what ails us. We're not perfect, right? So it comes from there.
Fantastic. So I recognize it's an early start time. What time does Kirk more or less hit the stage? Can you gauge?
Well, he taking the things up, hitting, let me see. So it's 6 to about 10.
6 to about 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he do like a full hour for us.
Fantastic. So I guess, you know, you should really come in early and be there. And I guess there's going to be seating arrangements too. Just give me a little layout for the patron walking into the Oval.
No. This is
because I know he is. When I saw him in the Oval years ago, it was pacer. But I don't know if there's going to be a special area for those who might want to attempt to probably sit down while he's on. I don't even know if that's possible.
I love him, you know. I like this morning. We start off the vibes to the same color. And now we flowing with the energy. I like that. It's a worship experience, right? Okay. It's an experience we coming into. We coming to celebrate liberation, but we coming in, we assuming the position. That posture of praise, the experience. So you walk in and you have a choice, right? General, seated or standing.
Okay.
You can have your VIP experience. That's front seating, designated entrance and parking. It getting better, warming up here, I'm reaching out.
All right.
You have your children too. We want to instill the message in the young ones. We know the importance of that. Seated in them, rooted early, so they grow with that. right?
Yes.
So your kid is involved, and with VIP, you can enter VIP with your child at the ticket price, the cost of the child.
Okay.
So you pay your VIP ticket, but they will get in on a children's ticket cost, right? So you don't worry about that. You bring the kiddies along, and I come in, I reach in here, right? I reach in here. We have the cabana.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me about the cabana. What's at play with the cabana?
Right, so the cabana for 8 persons, your porter cool, your complimentary non-alcoholic drink.
Oh, so that's your
free bird.
Okay.
Yeah. Food for you.
Free bird food from South?
I mean.
Okay.
Taking it right up. God deserves the best on his people too.
Yeah.
So it depends on what type of experience you want to have. So you could decide. You bring your friends. You know, it's about bringing as many people as possible to it. We have group rates too.
Are tickets still readily available for all the sections, the cabana, the VIP, the general? Walk me through tickets and where we can get them. That's very important.
Yeah, very, very important. Tickets still available because we want you to be there, right? The early bird sold out.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
And we made it easy for you. Tickets across Trinidad and Tobago, all Hacker outlets.
Okay.
In Port of Spain, the additional branches with the Living Water community and In Excess. That's on Henry Street, in Arima, Santa Rosa, RC Church. So those are the additions, right? And In Excess as well, Point Fortin, Maranatha Bookstore, and St. Anthony's, RC Church. So you tell me, any excuse for you not to be there?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think this is going to be one of the biggest concerts.
Yeah.
You see, people take for granted and they underestimate the power of the gospel market and the music.
Yeah.
I've seen it time and time again with Gerard Nurse when he throws his concert, what we saw last year at the Oval with CC. People had to they come out, and then you have folks who are even just the lovers of music.
Yes.
On a whole.
Yeah.
They will come out. It's the hottest ticket I know for a while in town, and it's going to be tremendous.
Yes.
And seeing that you're starting so early, I think best people get there a little bit extra early. What's the parking arrangements like? Are you going to get access to Nelson Mandela? What's the parking situation like for this year?
I can't speak exactly to the parking arrangements, but what I can assure the public of Trinidad and Tobago is that we have put things in place for smooth transition.
Fantastic.
And with the designated entrances for, say, the VIP, the cabana, and so it would ease that flow.
Yes.
So all of those logistics, we have a team in place set to treat with that, so you coming in with ease.
And we encourage people to carpool too and come.
Of course.
You know, you're going to get plenty maxis, People coming from all corners, maxis. Yeah, I think that's the kind of setting we're going to see. Oh my God.
We are a blessed nation. We have a lot to give God thanks for, and especially that we are free people. We are not bound to sin, to addiction, to anything, you know. We have that opportunity to live out our fullest potential.
So I would imagine without giving all the intimate details, but I can imagine the stage. You're going to go all grand. The decor, you're going all out with decor, right?
This is our 20th time Grammy Award winner. And not only that, 22 time Dove Award winning artist coming to bless us.
Yes.
He loves Jesus. His music would have spoken to that, right? We are nothing without our Creator.
Yeah.
And over the years, that is what his music exudes. Touch the heart of many, heal the brokenness. And he coming to testify to the greatest of all, as far as I'm concerned, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. We had to give him the best.
That's right. And you know, he isn't, I don't think he was here for a minute. My first ever gospel concert, I told you, early 2000s, when he came to the Oval, just had bring out Stump, and the energy was phenomenal. I said, wait, this is Kirk Franklin, Mike. So count me in. It's one for the record books. I'll give you a chance to acknowledge any stakeholders, all those who were there with you shoulder to shoulder to make it possible.
And you know, my apologies, JD and Nisa. Big up to them, doing big things. They will be a part of our cast as well. Good morning to you.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
And really want to thank Guardian Media, thanking B Mobile, the Ministry of Culture and Community Development for partnering with us, all the collaborators, a lot of people behind the scenes, really working hard to make this an extra special event. So you're envisioning just a night of worship, of testimony, of praise. I want to big up young Jediah Joseph as a young spoken word artist, you know, under the wings of Darren Sandy, because that's what we need to do. We need to encourage the crafts and speaking the word of God too, speaking life and positivity into the nation. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're coming to celebrate.
That's right, and we celebrate also the amazing work of the Jubilee Generation Music Ministry, changing lives, impacting, you know, those who many forget and put to the side. I'm happy that you're able to recognize them and give them some hope. And let's again celebrate with Kirk Franklin on Saturday the 23rd. It's going to be tremendous.
Absolutely.
Prisoners No More. Prisoners No More. I'm saying March 21st.
March 21st. So next week Saturday.
Next week Saturday, that's right. Next Saturday.
Next week Saturday.
21st, Queen's Park Oval.
I like that, you know, just checking to see if you're really taking it in.
No,
as you said, yeah.
They were here all the way. So again, to you, Lavon, to the team, well done. Congrats in advance, and we will be there. For sure.
Trinidad and Tobago, we're looking for you.
See you soon. We come right back after this pause.
Over Trinidad and Tobago. Anil wrapping roti at lightning fast speed.
Sandra nailing every order in her hardware.
Lisa, who is in sync with style. There is no buffering at her boutique.
And Dr. Alex filling prescriptions with care. They're all part of the 5,000 strong businesses connected and growing with reliable, high-speed service from Amplia.
Now it's your turn.
Because with Amplia,
you're in good company. Amplia Business.
Period nights don't have to look like this. Move less, wake up to change. So change for a real night's sleep with Always Overnight. Its 3 times protection system absorbs, locks the fluid, and keeps it away from your skin. For protected nights without leaks. Always.
Trinidad, it's your brother Kirk Franklin. Man, I've been waiting so long to come back. Finally, it's here. March 23rd. Because of Jesus. I will see you in the building. Let's go!
We honor faith, family, and community with our traditions, our stories. Ramadan. Join us as we journey through the history of masjids in Trinidad and Tobago, discover cherished recipes, and explore the deeper meaning of this holy month. Tune in every Monday at 8 p.m. on CNC3 and listen to Freedom 106.5 FM daily as we shine a light on the historical beauty and significance of Ramadan.
Your problem? Rafe? Oh. I didn't know you owned a motorcycle.
Today is your lucky day. Come on, hop on. There you go.
The road is wide open, there's no one for miles around.
Don't miss the drama Sullivan's Crossing, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. only on CNC3.
Do you really love the show? Why am I talking to him like he real now? When y'all pick your family, you have to bring at least one ignorant family member.
But he don't get out for another month. That was the problem.
Let's get it on. Have a good time. Let's play Feud, everybody.
Always a joy to have Simone Thorne-Mora with me on the program from the National Trust. Up to yesterday, or week, well, I think day before, Simone, I was talking about the work you all do and the fact that you all intervene and in the conversation to save that chimney there down Palmis. So amazing stuff. If you want to really know your country, you love your country, you want to get the history of the country, I think you should sign up and be part of the tours, and also put aside some time for some of the amazing engagements at the Millfleur. And there's one happening towards the end of the month, and Simone is here to give all the intimate details. Good morning and great to see you again.
Good morning, Jason, and thanks for having me here again. And good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
So we're getting ready for the Hop, Hunt and Heritage 2.
Yes.
Clearly, number one was tremendous, so you're back for the second installment.
Exactly.
For those hearing about the Hop, Hunt and Heritage, what is it all about?
The Hop, Hunt and Heritage 2, it's a taste of the things we did when we were children during the Easter vacation. So it's the second, more or less the secular part of Easter. So we would have, at that time, we went to bazaars. So we have Tin Pan Alley. You went to the village fairs. We have maypole dancing. It was a time when parents read to their children. So this year, actually, we have one Gail Morong. She's an author. She has a book called A Taste of, let me just get the name correct, Lost in Carnival. So I know even though it's about in Carnival, the message it really is, it shares safety tips with young children if they get lost in a public space.
Oh, important message, important message.
It's an important message. We played games.
So lots of games.
Lots of games. Through the Ministry of Culture and Community Development, there will be a whole games section. You know, remember hopscotch, moral.
You look at that.
Skipping.
Pitch. You know, I used to have pitch back in the day, yeah.
Yes, we were discussing the marbles, where we would use the marbles, because we have the marbles, but what area, because you need to have the right type of flooring. We have tic-tac-toe. So we have a lot of games. We also have horseback riding.
Oh, some horseback riding.
Persons would take their children to the farms, to the zoos, right? So we have a lot of those games. One more, most importantly, the Boboli. Mr. and Mrs. Boboli. So we have Mr. Patch, and I'll explain to you why, and Miss Katrina. So you know the National Trust is we are responsible for the preservation of our heritage assets.
That's right, yes.
So Boboli is something to be beaten, yes?
Yeah.
So patch is patchwork, where persons have nice historic buildings. But the materials to repair is very specific. You don't put concrete mortar on limestone mortar. But persons in the interest of haste and economics would do patchwork, which eventually leads to deterioration of the building. And Katrina is, well, due to climatic change, and for those who remember, Katrina was this hurricane that did so much damage.
Damaged New Orleans.
Right. So at the end of it, we are inviting children and adults, because last year, I think adults enjoyed as much, to beat the Boboli.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
And that's always part of Easter tradition. Last year, I mean, obviously, coming out of last year, you would have put in some extras and you would have made major improvements, I'm sure. But your target audience, is it more children? Is it more adults? Because you're thinking games, hop, hunt, heritage, you're thinking lots of children. But from what a little birdie told me, you got mostly adults.
Exactly. So I'll use my carnival event as an example. We thought we were targeting children. But our statistics showed that twice the number of adults came to the event. And we are seeing the same trend with the tickets. Tickets are selling very fast. I'm surprised at the number of tickets that sold so fast, and we have not gone on our advertising blisters yet. But just from, I think just now, reputation, our brand, persons just heard about it and they've been buying. Again, 2 to 1. So while I would love to sit here and tell you it's for children, well, I would say now it's for families.
Yes, of course.
Parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles are bringing their children.
But I see Millfleur and I see what you all do as a family space. When I went on the tour to the Blackman Ranch, because that's the tour I took. We went on the highway, we went to the Blackman Ranch, had lunch. And I went with my mom. You know, I sat there and we had a nice day together, a nice little date. And I'm saying, and I saw the people with their family members, and to me, that's what you'll encourage, you know, family time, and you'll facilitate and curate memories.
Exactly. And it's immersive. Actually, someone who pointed out to me that the Trust is a premier edutainment center.
Edutainment, I love it.
Yes. I never thought about it. So we educate through entertainment.
Yeah.
So the maypole dancing, it's not just come in and look at people. We actually have a workshop. We have the youngsters do a maypole dance, and then patrons are invited to come and learn how to, you know, traverse the maypole.
What's your start time? What's your end time? And more importantly, where can we get tickets?
Okay, so 2 p.m. normal, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. You get the tickets at our website, www.nationaltrust.tt, Island e-platform. You could come into the office from 9 to 3 every day and pay. And for those, if you don't remember all of that, call me at Simone Thorne-Mora, 465-6530. That's 465-6530.
Easy number.
Yes.
Simone, let me ask, as it pertains to the Easter Bunny competition, the fancy hat.
Bonnet, yes.
Bonnet,
I forgot to mention
that. You have to come, I guess. You
register on the day.
Register on the day. You
Yes.
come with your hat and you do a little parade and prizes to be won?
Prizes to be won.
Nice.
And I want to emphasize, we are giving the most points for local content. We don't want you to just go and buy plastic stuff and put it together. We want you to be creative. We were looking at preserving our heritage, so we are giving the most points. And there's a special prize for the most local content.
Easter bonnet, for sure.
Yes.
I also saw kite making. There's a kite making something going on?
There are two types, and again workshops. One, local kites. The second one is through the Republic of China, the Embassy of the Republic of China in Trinidad and Tobago. They are doing a workshop. You know, their kites are about 4 or 5 times the size of a local kite.
Yeah.
But it is only 40 kites because of the size and the amount of time.
Yeah.
So persons will have to register. Again, call me and
465-6530. Yeah, easy number. I remember it already.
Yes.
Well, Simone, let me say great to see you again. Just keep up the great work. Recognize you're very busy, you're active, and you're bringing great engagements. Edutainment. We think of ourselves as the premier edutainment spot in Trinidad and Tobago. Kudos to the National Trust of Trinidad and Tobago. Simone, to you and the team, well done, and let's have a great one towards the end of the month at the Millfleur for the Hop, Hunt, and Heritage 2. We take the pause and we come back. See you soon.
Now take it back, let me see you rock off, shake off, let me see you rock off, let me see you kick right, now step forward, now step back.
Lucozade, bring the energy. Unbeatable taste, new look.
Shake off, let me see you rock off.
Step into ABC Doors and Windows, where quality meets variety. Discover premium wooden, steel panel, fiberglass, and steel security doors alongside aluminum, UPVC, and steel windows designed for strength and durability. At ABC, we're always a better choice, delivering products built to last and service you can rely on. Visit our showroom at 1 Chanka Trace, El Socorro South, or call 638-7184 to make your dream home a reality.
The fact that they ask the questions, those challenging questions that no other media house would ask. So, shed light on those things that are in the dark, those stories that no one else wants to cover.
I grew up reading The Guardian, actually. It's a household name.
About The Guardian, one thing that I like, the human interest stories have increased.
See the investigative pieces on the human trafficking. I find that very interesting.
You go more in depth.
On sports, especially local sports, and that's one of my highlights for The Guardian.
Yeah, I've been in Ghana since The Guardian started coming out, started working. I was a newspaper man.
Could the stories that are being covered are well
informative and you get more facts. Also, I think the editorials, I think they're doing a good job on this speaking the truth, and you know, they're challenging the government to make things better.
Me in particular, of recently, the last 2-3 months, I've been reading The Guardian. I'm seeing a lot of news about the neighborhoods and the communities, and I even saw my community featured, and I was proud.
Oh, The Guardian.
The Guardian?
Guardian. Trinidad Guardian.
The Guardian.
The Guardian.
Trinidad Guardian. The Guardian is my first choice.
Get the story first. Want to know what's happening in news, sports, or crime? Get the CNC3 app. As the story breaks, CNC3 is there giving you the story first on your mobile device. Be connected to the most trusted and reliable news source, CNC3. Access your world with just a tap. The CNC3 app. Download it today.
Let's remind you of ways you can connect with the team. You're sending an email to this address, tmb@cnc3.co.tt. We also stay very active with our social media, the handles. It's there for all to see. Again, we are on Instagram, Facebook, and X. We're also on the mobile app. It's a must-have on your smartphone. So get it today, your #1 source for verified breaking news and all your favorite content on demand. The Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, get it today. All your top stories, top developments, local, regional, and international. And for those who want to enjoy the Digital Guardian, you can do so when you subscribe. And check us out on www.guardian.co.tt. Let's head to our food for thought on this Friday morning. Don't go through life. Grow through life. I love it. So don't go through life. Grow through life. Beautiful words taking us into the weekend. Let's see what's happening with our world weather wrap, and today is expected to be generally fair and breezy at times, but becoming partly cloudy. Cloudy occasionally with the isolated showery spell. There is also the low chance of, here there's the isolated heavy afternoon shower, so that's a small afternoon development, and the maximum temperature is 31 degrees in Trinidad and 30 degrees Celsius in Tobago. Up next, our 7 a.m. news update.
Make sure you have yourself a great investment week by viewing The Boss Report every Monday morning at 6:15 a.m. during CNC3's The Morning Brew. You'll get sound financial advice, whether you're a new or experienced investor, when you view The Boss Report. CNC3, covering your world.
Time check, brought to you by the Central Bank and the National Financial Literacy Program.
Good morning, I'm Ryan Beach with headline news on CNC3 and the TBC radio network. The opposition is this morning calling for greater clarity on the future of the U.S.-installed radar system in Tobago after Defense Minister Wayne Sturge said the government is working with the United States to find a replacement because the system is costly. Sturge made the comments during a television interview stressing that the radar remains a valuable security tool but does not operate on its own. He said, contrary to some reports, the radar cannot by itself detect drugs in the Caroni River or elsewhere. Instead, it works alongside drones, satellites and other technologies to monitor activity in the country's airspace and waters. The comments have renewed questions about who is paying for the radar. After Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar said in February it was operating at a cost of about $3 million per day. PNM Chairman Marvin Gonzalez says the public deserves clarity on who is footing the bill.
We are not asking the minister to disclose intelligence information. We are not asking the minister to disclose operational things that undermine national security. We are asking basic information. And as we continue to ask for clarity, as we continue to ask for transparency, they continue, especially the Minister of Defense and National Security or Homeland Security, they continue to invoke national security in order to skirt and or avoid being accountable to the public.
Authorities are raising concerns about an apparent chickenpox outbreak at the maximum security prison. Secretary General of the Prisons Officers Association, Lester Logie, says the outbreak means both remanded and convicted inmates will now have to share even tighter spaces. And while the maximum security prison is not a designated detention center, inmates may have to be transferred to other facilities. Logie says this comes at a time when the Port of Spain prison is already being relocated after it was condemned, adding more pressure to the system.
That's a major challenge. It means that however they spread them out amongst those facilities will be a challenge. It means that ECRC might be overcrowded. Probably done max out already.
Justice Frank Cipesat has given Director of Public Prosecutions Roger Gaspard 35 days to decide whether to continue prosecuting Sergeant Lester Garcia and Police Constable Dexter Edwards, accused of robbing a Chinese couple in Aruca in 2014. The officers were committed to stand trial in 2020, but Gaspard delayed filing indictments, a step required for the case to proceed before a High Court judge. Cipesat ruled the delay unreasonable, rejecting Gaspard's claims of administrative constraints and criticizing him for failing to evaluate the case while citing generic issues. He questioned why an in-depth review of the evidence had not begun during the preliminary inquiry. The charges against the officers involve misbehavior in public office and the theft of a large sum of cash. Those were your 7 a.m. news headlines. We'll have another news update on the TBC Radio Network.
Did you know a business degree leads to diverse career opportunities and advancement? Start an internationally recognized business degree from the world-ranked University of Hertfordshire at CTS College. Classes are 1 day per week, with mostly assignment-based assessments. Plus, with 3 intakes per year and flexible payment options, getting started is easy. Holders of an associate degree, advanced diploma or ABE Level 5 diploma can complete this program in only 12 months. Call CTS College today and find out how you can get $6,000 off.
Period nights don't have to look like this. Move less, wake up to change. So change for a real night's sleep with Always Overnight. Its 3 times protection system absorbs, locks the fluid, and keeps it away from your skin. For protected nights without leaks. Always.
Magical Expressions Limited is the largest local importer and distributor of fresh cut stems, offering the widest range of beautiful flowers at the most affordable prices. Call us today at 701-6488 or visit our website to order. Visit Tire Clinic Marketing, New Truck and OTR Tire Service Center at number 30 and 32 Montrose Main Road, Chabonas. Call today at 665-8973 or 672-3419. Alignment services available. Tire Clinic Marketing, Truck and OTR Service Center. A tire for every need.
4 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Feel Good Friday, let me again acknowledge the great work being done by ALTA. And tomorrow they gather at the Botanic Gardens for ALTA's Readings Under the Trees. And Kim Belmonte is here with me to give all the intimate details. She's the communications officer. And Kim came with great company this morning with us, author Junan Alkins. And she will be there reading one of her books. Again, she got an extensive catalog. We'll get some details concerning that during the course of the morning. But ladies, let me say kudos, congrats in advance, and well done with this engagement.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I guess this is part of the installment, so you would have done this before, and I guess based on the feedback, you do it again.
Yes. So Readings Under the Trees is an event that we had for the 25th anniversary of ALTA, and that was in 2018. So when we did it, it was just a very intimate gathering of students, tutors, and we invited a few authors like Janan to come and read with us and, you know, just have a little evening out in the gardens. And because it was really well received by our tutors and our students, we have to have this next year again. And so we continued with it. Of course, there was a lull when everybody was isolated.
Yes.
But we did have Janan was part of the online readings. So she also did did one of those. So even though we were in the pandemic, we had a version of it.
Yes, of course.
So this is the third year that we're back in the gardens. And we're very, very excited. You see, I have my sun hat on. I'm ready.
Nice.
We're ready.
Is this a walk with your chair kind of engagement?
It's a walk with your chair, walk with your picnic blanket, walk with your snacks. Bring the children, bring the neighbor, bring auntie, bring uncle, bring everyone.
Are we seeing on screen some of the excitement?
Yes. So this is the invitation. And we are inviting anyone from the public who would like to come. We're inviting our past students, our past tutors, our current students, our current tutors, and the evening is going to be, I'm saying evening, it's afternoon. We start at 2:30 and we go until 5:30. So the afternoon is going to be filled with a lot of excitement. We have our local authors and poets. We also have some spoken word artists coming in, and they are going to engage with us. But here's the thing for us at ALTA. Our students have written pieces. Our theme this year is a little today, a lot tomorrow. So it's like the little things that you do now, how are they going to help you in the future? So our students have written on this. They had their lesson, and I was sharing with Janan last weekend. Well, on the weekend gone, we were preparing, and we had about 60 students. So in between the week, when they went to class and they were practicing and so on, now we have about 80 students.
Wow, that's great.
And they are so brave because they're now, you know, showing what they can do. They've acquired the skill of reading.
And there's that confidence to go and read out publicly. Let me ask Jenna, and probably let me hold on to one of the books here. What makes this engagement really warm your heart, heartwarming? What makes you do it every single time, Janan? And again, you know, I guess we'll get into what you're going to read tomorrow, but I want to start off with that question.
So for me, it's such a lovely family event. It's lovely to see families coming out and having something they can do together. You know, a lot of times in Trinidad, adults have a thing or kids have a thing. This is families on blankets, listening to stories. And it's all for pleasure. It's not schoolwork. It's not homework. There's no comprehension where you're listening and testing after. You just lying down, listening to stories, having a good time. The kids get up, run around, play. I just think it's really a beautiful initiative. I think it's also such a nice way to expose people to what we have going on right here. The trees are divided amongst different types of books, but it's Caribbean authors, Trinidadian authors. So the tree I read under is the kids tree, and it's a mix of kids with their own stories from the ALTA program, as well as local authors. And people are always telling me, oh, they didn't know they have so many children's books, or that they know so many people doing this children's thing now. And it's a really nice way to come and get a sample of all the authors have to offer.
I'm watching this play a mass. This is a fantastic piece, you know, really going into detail concerning all of the characters that play themselves in the carnival, the traditional characters. And look at that, who would have thought that? The graphics too, real nice. Is this what they're going to do tomorrow? Or
yes, I'm going to read Plymouth.
Fantastic, fantastic.
So this is Janan's book.
Yeah, what's your name?
And of course, yeah, she's awesome. And we also have other really brilliant authors coming. So for the first time, we'll have Lady Montano. So she's bringing her book, King of Soca.
King of Soca, yes.
She will also be under the children's tree with her Boy Boy and the Magic Drum. So that is something that we're looking forward to. We also have some media celebrities.
I heard Ryan is part of it tomorrow.
Ryan is going to read from his debut book.
Ryan B. True,
so
fantastic.
Ryan B. True, so we're looking forward to that. And Ira Mathura as well. She's a person who has always been very collaborative with Readings Under the Trees and with ALTA. She's always very supportive. So she, on Sunday gone, she wrote an article about Readings Under the Trees. So if you haven't seen it yet, go to the Sunday Guardian.
And what about, because I know folks will naturally park around the Savannah, is there additional parking provided?
So no, that's very difficult. So there's additional parking for our authors and our tutors, but really it's just along the savannah. We know that the Chancellor stretch. We know that there's some parking there. I do know that the zoo is affording some parking for us, but it's paid parking. Okay. So once,
at least the information is there, because I think I would have heard that there would have been additional parking by the zoo, but that's paid parking.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. I guess, people, at least there are options.
Yes.
The options.
But I mean, with paid parking, you get security, so. Yeah.
And I guess, as you would have mentioned, it's more or less like a bring your chair. I'm seeing also, you're saying to bring your water bottles, that reusable water bottles.
Yes.
Your snacks. It's almost like a family engagement.
It is. It is expected to be like that, because our students, they come and we tell them, bring your families.
Yeah.
Many of them, their family members have never heard them read. And for them to come and to read aloud.
It's a big moment.
It's a big moment. Yeah. And they feel proud about where they've come and the progress that they've made. And for us as tutors, we feel like,
amazing.
The pride is just, yeah.
Let me bring Janan back in to let me know where we can find Player Mass and some of the other books in your catalog.
So Player Mass is available at a lot of bookstores around the country. The best place to look is actually on our Instagram page. The brand itself is called Bright Eyed. So if you look for @WeAreBrightEyed, in our first highlights, we have all the stores. You have Paper-Based Bookshop, Scribbles and Quills in Chagonas, Nigel Khan bookstores, Shock and Stock. So we're fairly widely distributed.
That's right, that's right. Really kudos to you and the other authors who are going to take time out of the schedule to, go and not just engage, but and lime and stuff, but really engage in a major way, reading the book, really sharing a piece of you, giving of yourself in that real way. Because most times you're right, yes, people will do the interpretation and stuff, but it's really nice when an author steps in. So you said Ryan Be True.
Yeah.
Lady's going to be there.
Yes. So we have awesome authors like Motilal Budu Singh. He was previously an ALTA tutor, so he reads every year for us. We have Brianne McIver. She has her book, The God of Good Looks. And we have Camille Hernandez Ramdwa. She's going to read something from her new collection. Jerry Barrow, he has his book, Boy Days, Growing Up in Trinidad. So we have a lot of different themes. We have cultural things and we have fantasy things. We have some musicians coming as well.
Some music there.
So Ruth Osman is going to be there for the first time. Paula Obe is going to be there as well, and they are both musicians and poets. So we have Miranda Dukran. She's previously been under our children's tree, and she writes poetry as well, so she's going to be sharing some of her poetry with us. And of course we know Darren Sandy.
Yeah, well, Darren,
spoken word artist extraordinaire. So just like you, Darren would have collaborated with ALTA previously in previous years, and he's very dear to us, and he's been part of Readings Under the Trees. Not him specifically, but arranging other spoken word artists. And so, yeah, so we have Richard Charon coming to read Village of One. He's also media. And just a whole host. The lineup is really extensive. So we invite you and all to come along and join us. Yeah.
Well, Kim, I want to thank you, of course, Junan. Well done. I'm seeing lyrics by Karen Budu Singh. Is that Tim Tim?
Yes, it is.
That's right. That's my boy, Good guys. So again, well done. Kudos to you. And I'm seeing the Bright Eyed. That's we're looking for that.
Brand, yeah, Bright Eyed @WeAreBrightEyed on social media.
And let me tell you, Kim, to you and the team, congrats in advance. It's going to be tremendous. Again, an opportunity for your students to come to read aloud, for their family to probably see them in that light for the first time. It's a liberating feeling and experience, and it's all going down tomorrow. ALTA's readings, as a matter of fact, Under the Trees, Botanic Gardens. Be there, have a time, and enjoy. All the best, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For sure. We take that pause. We come right back. Much more after these.
things don't always go as expected. Be ready with Trinry for auto, home, business and group life. Call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Huge insurance premium. Pay your premiums bit by bit with FlexiPay from Trinry. For more manageable auto, home and commercial insurance payments, call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Trinry, premier insurance coverage for less.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with Aja Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait. Choose Aja Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with Aja Nutrition.
Gaming Express Limited is a premium importer and retailer of the highest quality brand name electronics. We stock the widest range of PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Samsung and Apple devices and accessories. Visit us at Shop 52, Level 2, Gulf City Mall in San Fernando, or contact us by phone or WhatsApp message at 687-7480 or 301-9797 or 798-1280. Like our Facebook and Instagram pages for updates on products and services.
Do you mind? I'm waiting for someone. What is your problem? Rafe? Oh. I didn't know you owned a motorcycle.
Today is your lucky day. Come on, hop on. There you go.
The road is wide open, there's no one for miles around.
Don't miss the drama Sullivan's Crossing, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. only on CNC3.
The fact that they ask the questions, those challenging questions that no other media house would ask. To, shed light on those things that are in the dark, those stories that no one else wants to cover.
I grew up reading The Guardian, actually. It's a household name.
About The Guardian, one thing that I like, the human interest stories have increased.
See the investigative pieces on the human trafficking. I find that very interesting.
You go more in depth.
On sports, especially local sports, and that's one of my highlights for The Guardian.
Yeah, I read in The Guardian started coming out, started working. I was a newspaper man.
The stories that are being covered are well detailed and you get more facts.
Also, I think the editorials, I think they're doing a good job on this speaking the truth, and they're challenging the government to make things better.
Me in particular, of recently, the last 2-3 months, I've been reading The Guardian. I'm seeing a lot of news about the neighborhoods and the communities. And I even saw my community featured, and I was proud.
Oh, The Guardian.
The Guardian?
Guardian.
Trinidad Guardian.
The Guardian.
The Guardian.
Trinidad Guardian.
The Guardian is my first choice.
Sportsmanship is when an athlete walks off the court and you can't tell if he won or lost because he carries himself with pride either way. This quote is an embodiment of sport, and for me, sport is an embodiment of life. We are where you are.
The Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ, teaching the truth about God's people, God's plans, and the secrets of God, all written within the pages of the Holy Bible, which is the Word of God. Watch The Hidden Truth every Thursday at 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. on CNC3.
Sabatali joins me live on set. A very important conversation ahead because we are treating with, of course, mind your business, but we're also dealing with the way you treat with your body, with your meals, and we're looking to treat with the ALTA style of cuisine, and she's the owner of the Calabash Bowl, owner and chef.
Co-owner, not the chef.
Oh, so you're co-owner?
I'm the co-owner and marketing director.
Marketing director. Oh my goodness! You see, they put chef next to you, though.
No culinary skills. I have no culinary skills.
Oh my goodness! You know what? Yeah, we could put probably a taster.
Yes, I'm very good at that.
Yes. Making sure quality assurance. Yes. Tell us about the Calabash Bowl. It's not a brick and mortar establishment, but you all do orders and deliveries.
Yes, we do pop-up events and we do small catering events as well. The Calabash Bowl symbolizes abundance. It symbolizes sustenance, community. It symbolizes wealth, right? It's been used, this vessel has been used by our ancestors for periods of time. And we came up with the Calabash Bowl to symbolize this. Our health is our wealth. So all of the goodness, all of the plant-based goodness that nature provides is what goes into that bowl. That is what our body should be fed with. So
we're talking here beans, quinoa, what are some of the ingredients?
So natural-based ingredients. So one of the other things we want to teach people is that being vegan or vegetarian or ALTA does not mean that there's a neglect on taste, right? So there's small adjustments that you can make to your diet to make it healthier. So like we have a twist on the traditional pilau where instead of regular rice we use quinoa instead. So we have a quinoa pilau with coleslaw. That's delicious. So that will be at ALTA Fest as well. We do a mushroom wrap and we do a mushroom filled wrap. So the wrap is made out of cassava and we'll be introducing a breadfruit wrap, right? So this is pure breadfruit that is milled, ground, and we do burgers as well, black bean burgers with a sunny turmeric bun, you know, always a special infusion of more nutrients.
Because you know, people will always ask and they will want to know what could be used to replace the protein. There are people who believe they must, I guess you grew up is how you're cultured too. Your cultured palate thinking that, hey, you know, the only way I'll get the energy and stuff is from the protein, from the meats. What you'll do as replacement for that?
Right, so I mean, every bean, every peas is protein. Quinoa is filled with protein, you know, so it really is just a misconception, you know, but as a vegan, as an isolist, you are provided with everything. Nature provides us with everything.
Do you feel different physically? Is there a definite, because were you always vegan and ALTA?
I've been vegan and ALTA for the past 30 years. So I started pretty young.
Could you recall how things, I mean, probably 30 years, that's a lot, but is how you feel though, physically?
Physically, I feel really energetic, you know, and that's what a plant-based diet, an ALTA diet does for you. So you don't have that heaviness. You have more energy to go exercise, to be active. You know, it helps with healing. The older you get, when it is you consume meat, it's harder for your body to now break it down to digest it, you know? So in terms of what it does internally, it's it's really excellent.
Tremendous. And I guess you're going to feature at the ALTA Food Festival.
So at the ALTA Food Festival, this is going to be their 3rd annual event, right? Which is excellent. So what we're trying to do here is to transform how people eat, transform how people think about food, you know. So this is an opportunity for people to come out and, as I said before, to realize that not because it's vegan or ALTA means it's lacking in flavor, you know. Everything is completely rooted in flavor.
No, I know that fully well, and there was a spot I used to always go by on Park Street, you know, back in the day. And, you know, what I like to, sometimes the punches, you know, the punch and the smoothies and the drinks. You deal with that also?
Not personally. We don't do any smoothies, but there's going to be vendors that will be doing that at ALTA Fest.
At ALTA?
Yes.
How do folks, one, see a menu and put a little order in place? And we're talking here, I want to take it now back to the Calabash Bowl.
Yes.
Business.
So our number is 378-5632, and that connects you directly to our WhatsApp business page, and you can see our menu there. You can contact us for events, for catering jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and there are indeed, you guess through the business, you've seen over the years where more and more people are indeed calling for the service. They want to have that clean cuisine in their particular gathering.
Yes, a lot of people are gravitating towards it. You know, there's a lot of more information now, and people are aware of the benefits.
What's the price point like? Without going into all the intimate details, because I guess the perception is always that people want to get something on the go, something fast. and that tends to be a bit cheaper, and things that are more organic and healthier comes with a steeper price point. Is that the reality for the Calabash Bowl? How do you all factor in your pricing?
The reality is that, you know, things are always, well, prices have been increasing, you know, but we try as much as possible to plant stuff as well, to plant things that we use. We try to outsource from local farmers as well, you know, in order to just keep the price down and, of course, to maintain good quality of stuff.
That's right. And as you said, no compromise on taste.
No compromise on taste, not at all.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic.
No compromise.
Deliveries, well, I know you said you'll do catering, but let's say somebody wants a one-off order. Is it possible to do, you'll do deliveries?
We haven't started into deliveries as well, but, you know.
So it's more catering you'll treat with?
Yeah, catering and events. Events is what we've been doing.
What's your minimum you will run out for in terms of numbers?
In terms of numbers, maybe 10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah.
And we're going to see you all. I want to give you, let's put the information up, and we're going to get a chance to taste you all in real time on Sunday.
On Sunday the 15th of March at Scouts Association, St. Anne's.
You know, I remember this happened, I think it was last year. I'm a cousin, I think. And this happened?
Yes, this is the third
installment. Because I remember, the promotion. You come around already, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The ALTA Food Festival. Let's put it up one more time. And I want to thank, of course, you know, the entire team. I know there is the Calabash Bowl. They're going to be featured. And again, just put the information out one more time for Calabash Bowl online.
378-5632.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
ALTA Food Festival. See you on Sunday. Come with your belly, come with your belly and then get ready to taste and enjoy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
One-stop, most convenient, most helpful, most caring community pharmacy. Our pharmaceutical services include dispensing medicines, repeat dispensing, clinical governance, but we also have a fully stocked convenience store featuring our refreshment aisle, grocery lane, personal care products, toys, pet supplies. We are most conveniently located out of the traffic, just 2 minutes off the highway in Heartland Plaza in Deva Chagonas. Contact us on 220-8705 or 470-5938 and visit us soon.
Introducing the new Sun Mix Nut Bar. Available in 3 delicious flavors: granola raisin nut, almond cranberry crunch, and coconut almond crisp. All packed on a rich bed of dark chocolate.
Taste the good life, snack right. Taste the good life anytime. Good life. Sun Mix.
Sunshine Snacks Sun Mix Nut Bar. Taste the good life.
Fires are unpredictable and can escalate rapidly.
Making the wrong decision can cost you all your possessions and even your life.
In the event of a fire, you can either fight or flight.
Small fires should be extinguished using an extinguisher by trained personnel only.
However, if a fire reaches the ceiling, do not attempt to fight the fire. You should evacuate immediately using the following steps.
Raise an alarm.
Call the fire service at 990.
Evacuate. Move briskly. Do not run, as this can create panic.
Never go in search of possessions.
Assemble at the muster point. Conduct a roll call to ensure everyone is accounted for.
Give the results of the roll call and other relevant information to the fire service personnel on arrival.
Remember,
fire safety begins with you.
The fact that they ask the questions, those challenging questions that no other media house would ask. To, shed light on those things that are in the dark, those stories that no one else wants to cover.
I grew up reading The Guardian, actually. It's a household name.
About The Guardian, one thing that I like, the human interest stories have increased.
See the investigative pieces on the human trafficking. I find that very interesting.
You go more in depth.
On sports, especially local sports, and that's one of my highlights for The Guardian.
Yeah, I reading guards and The Guardian started coming out, started working. I was a newspaper man.
Could the stories that are being covered are well detailed and you get more facts.
Also, I think the editorials, I think they're doing a good job on this speaking in truths, and they're challenging the government to make things better.
Me in particular, of recently, the last 2-3 months, I've been reading The Guardian. I'm seeing a lot of news about the neighborhoods and the communities. And I even saw my community featured, and I was proud.
Oh, The Guardian.
The Guardian?
Guardian. Trinidad Guardian.
The Guardian.
The Guardian.
Trinidad Guardian.
The Guardian is my first choice.
Celebrity Family Feud is a show I like because I get to meet people that I happen to be fans of. Jack, how you feel, man? I'm feeling good. Glad to be here. About to bust these guys up.
Ah, come on!
Let's get it on!
That's okay.
You got me. Name something you like to do to Steve Harvey while he's sleeping.
Tickle him. Sex?
This season, Ask the Doctor is at a new time. It's your weekly prescription for trusted medical advice. In the Doctor's Capsule, Dr. Tilak Singh breaks down big health topics clearly and simply. Get a dose of smiles in the Kiddies Capsule as our youngest experts share health tips with heart. Explore the science behind the headlines in Medical Minds, featuring real doctors, real insight, and your questions matter. Join the open forum live and get answers straight from the source. Ask the Doctor, every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on CNC3.
Let me tell you, we got spoken word. I can safely say royalty in the building. One of the teachers, the foundation blocks, really. You know, many who come on the program, they actually reference Idris and some of the other men who would have really, in a timing where they were probably going against the tide, went against the tide, and now we are seeing that the flow and the currents are quite smooth, and we're seeing more and more people. I mean, the amount of people call your name, because if you notice, right?
Yeah.
And good morning, by the way, brother. Welcome to have you. Welcome. Great to have you.
Yeah.
Every single Friday, we have been consistent since we started this spoken word segment.
Mm-hmm.
Every Friday, you talk from far and wide, all down to students, people who now start their career, like young students from 4, from 5. Come on, they feature on the program, you know.
Nice.
So there is the capacity, there is enough to go around
for growth. Growth, and ironically, the young lady I'll reference as young lady from ALTA who came on, we actually did some work with her. I was part of the readings on the greens already also, you know, showing how the thing could intermarry.
Of course,
you know.
And importantly also for Ramadan, we featured every single Friday a Muslim poet. We had some sisters last week. Well, of course you're here today. It's been a nice format within this month of holy month of Ramadan
for that, man.
To feature our brothers and sisters of the Islamic faith.
I'll be fasting.
While you're fasting, you know. So I would imagine, I have a feeling that the piece today is going to be touching on probably what's happening on the world stage, and I don't know, I just get in that sense because I know you're a man that you're very topical, and you treat with your poetry in a way that informs us to what's happening. Is that the direction we're going this morning?
Yeah, I think that you know, I would only do myself justice if it is and the people justice by using my craft to really speak to issues that I think are pertinent, you know, and making people understand exactly what's going on, you know.
Well, we look forward. Let's take it in and we come back and touch base some more after. It's your Poets Corner, a safe space for our spoken word artists. Idris is in the building. Enjoy.
You ever hear a good story? Your entire body just crouch into an angle because you are the corner house now. Your voice just dip below the register where the truth resides, as if the difference between truth and falsehood is simply what you decide. We sliver and we slide from the sides with input that infers inferno. Make the truth fuzzy and unclear. Say yes, but infer no. The lie had to start somewhere. Swear when the image is smeared, it's even harder to unsmear. Say something like, Iran was about to attack us, so we attacked them first. Fill newsrooms and apps and watch it spread from bad till worse. Call it defensive, preemptive, strike deposits of logic from the senses. Bomb tents till they want tent, then say that's not what we intended. Those Palestinians are savage. I saw 80 babies beheaded. Then observe as it catches a little breeze and starts spreading. Now those who were on the fence want revenge, stemming from a lack of one's credence. CNN say it, so I believe them. ABC say it, so I believe them. What happens when we treat the fact-checking like we're not that invested in that setting? But when a lie affords Israel the leverage of then causing a Palestinian girl instead to be beheaded, then the cost of the lie is implausibly high. When 31 out of 36 hospitals are flattened and children can't access a medic, then the cost of the lie is implausibly high. When they search for tunnels in every crack and crevice, and then they realize the lie lacks credit, they still continue to spread it, then the cost of the lie is implausibly high. When they call Iran into the meeting, and while you're seated, you shake a man's hand and twist it and bend it, then 175 kids in an elementary school reenact the Game of Thrones blood wedding, then the cost of the lie is implausibly high. Benjamin Netanyahu, you fail the lie detector. When it comes to Palestine, you are not the father. When it comes to Iran, this entire strike is a scam and disregarded. We won't consider the claims of what a fibber would deliver from the river to the harbor. The chorus, free Palestine will seep through the plugs in your left and right ear. May the fruit of truth give you nightmares. When students in Columbia State University realize they're ahead of your lies by light years, then social media gives us the right where we might air our opinions, we might share. We won't pander to propaganda when the truth is quite clear. Your opinions are as polar as a white bear. We are aware of our rights here. You breathe fire, but ceasefire will be as sure as my mother's night prayer. But the thing will continue to spread. Say will continue to say, and said will continue to said. But before you say, true, rather say, you lie. And that, my friend, will be you hitting the nail on the head.
Just what other mind is going to come hard hitting this morning, and I want to ask you, in a most honest way, war, nobody wins a war, and we are all looking on, and it's frustrating the images we're seeing out of the Middle East, whether it's on mainstream media or social media. Would you say writing gives you a sense of, can never give you, well, it can never ease what's happening there, but it does it give you a sense of release from some of the hurt you feel and the pain you feel and the anger you might feel based on what you're seeing?
I mean, I think that it's all that I know, because it's something that I would have locked myself into doing, and it's become habit. And expressing myself is part of that, that habit that I developed. But I think more importantly for me is me seeing myself as an agent, soldier, somebody who feels compelled that when I see something, it's part of my Islamic identity, is that there's two tenets that are the foundation of Islamic identity: Amr bil Ma'ruf and Nahi anil Munkar, which means to enjoy what is right, or enjoying what is right, and to forbid what is wrong. And if I see something that I feel is inherently wrong, I am compelled to say something about it. Whether it's in craft or social media or however it comes across. I think it's part of my social responsibility. Yeah, I mean, we're all looking on, and it's still very much jarring, a fluid situation. Lots changing every day, and you're the first poet that really dealt with it. I mean, did you, any of your pieces over the years, you ever got any pushback at all? Anybody that would have come after to challenge you on a piece or to debate the particular piece you would have put forward? Yeah, I think it sparks debate all the time. I think that, but in prepping a piece, I think a lot of research has to go into it. If it is you're coming from a place of, confidence, you need to do a certain level of research. So when the conversation stems after that, I think I am I'm usually aptly prepared to engage the person from a historical standpoint, from a social standpoint, from a moral standpoint and stuff.
Yeah, well said, well said. What usually are your plans when Eid comes around?
Well, I mean, I am on the Eid committee in my mosque, which means a lot of work has to be done, prepping and that kind of stuff. But my mosque usually likes to engage me regarding like performance. I also visit other mosques sometimes because they appreciate a good poem, in the Eid program and stuff. So yeah, just trying to eat. After the 30 days, people look at the feast and there's be a lot of food and things, but your belly gets small. I see all that food, I might just eat a little morsel and I'm good for the day,
Nice, nice. And as we wrap things up, just your Eid message to Trinidad and Tobago, Idris.
I just want to say, coming up, just everybody, Eid Mubarak to the Muslim community of Trinidad and Tobago. It has been a nice process. I know we miss the month of Ramadan as it leaves because it gives you a sense of purification and intention for the next year. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us to see another month of Ramadan.
Man, as I respect my bro.
Yes, man.
Good to see you always.
Nice to see you again, man.
Yeah, man, he's just, touching base with us, giving us in real time some food for thought inside our Poets Corner. We take the pause, we come back and take you out in style with music. Alyssa Joseph, our friend. Yes, real friend of the show. She joins us again to bless us with a truly amazing talent and voice.
Fat fellas goes to San Fernando. Heading south.
2 fat fellas comes to Sapa for 2 nights only. Saturday 14th and Sunday 15th March. 2 nights only.
2 fat fellas stars: Cecilia, Penny, Kevon, Zachary, Rachel, and Rory. Tickets available at Dormont Shoe Store along Circular Mall, K-Square Stores, Eastgate Mall, Brentwood Plaza, Athletes by the Park. All Southern Food Basket locations. Sapa box office opens on Friday the 13th and islandeattickets.com. For more info, call 683-4843.
2 fat fellas, Sapa. 2 nights only.
Trinidad, it's your brother Kirk Franklin. Man, I've been waiting so long to come back. Finally, it's here. March 21st. Because of Jesus. I will see you in the building. Let's go!
My man, Andre.
Good night, Anthony.
7 years with the company, and we couldn't do it without Antoine.
Happy birthday, dear Alejandro. Happy birthday to you.
Who's Angelo? We're like coworkers who don't forget your name.
I'm Angelo.
CG United. Good like that.
Come, I'm going to take you upstairs. I'm going to fix you up. And when Mr. Hubert come, I'm going to tell him.
Tell me what?
Oh, Miss Pamela only had one drink, sir.
I'll make some coffee. I want to be alone with my wife.
Your wife? That's a good joke.
So you've been telling our business to Myrna?
Watch TNT's hit soap opera, Westwood Park, Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. only on CNC3.
Each day I ask myself, how can our country be better than it was yesterday? We all hope for a better society, but not many understand the power of their influence to change the world around them. A small act of kindness holds as much power as a camera, a mic, or even a seat in the parliament when it comes to achieving societal development. I understand that my purpose extends beyond being a mere observer. I am an active participant in shaping the world around me. From the stories I write to the newscast I produce, it is my hope that everyone is heard and understood. We are where you are.
Some of us like to test limits, but there won't always be second chances. Obey the speed limits. Maybe you don't don't value your life, but others value theirs. A message from the TTPS.
Don't miss the gripping drama Cabo, Sundays at 8 p.m. only on CNC3.
One of our favorites, always a joy to have Alyssa on the program. She steps in to not only bless us with her talent and voice, but just to bring good energy. You know, it's always like, you have a light, you know. You have a light. When you come in the place, there's just get light and it's feel vibrant.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yes, and I guess in time for Easter, you know, it's been a really amazing month because we just had Idris, so on the Islamic front, they're going through their Ramadan, so that's prayers and blessings within a certain space. Then Easter on the Christian side, and they both able to coincide. And I believe we could embrace that kind of collective thought, deep thought, prayer, and a reset really for the country. Normally, what's Easter like for you? Before we even get into the music, what the month is like? What's your momentum like heading into Easter?
So it's like more performance and stuff, and also I love to be my mom's boutique. So you know, she'll get Easter dresses, sunflower dresses, and that kind of exciting stuff. And also just dwelling more in my Bible, my word, making sure that when I read it, I don't just read it just for reading its sake, but read it to understand it and apply it to my life. I could imagine. I feel, were you, Mom, ever put you in them Easter bonnet competition when you were small? Yes, I remember. I had like a nice little hat. Yeah, and we would go by the craft store and buy eggs and flowers and I'll see in that. That was it. I'll see in that. Just see in that. So obviously, before we get into the music again, you know, I know you would have taken your little year off to reset yourself. How's that experience been so far? That is really amazing. I'm enjoying the break, and you know, for the first time in history, Caribbean gospel artists came together in the Bahamas to form a unforgettable sound. We are the Island Tribe Collective. So it's a group of worshipers. Me and Mark Isaacs from Trinidad, Sherwin Gardner, Kevin Downsville from Bahamas, John Yard from Barbados, Trish, Alicia Taylor, Kevin Downswell. Did I say Kevin Downswell yet? No, you're not. I didn't. From Jamaica, and Jaco Lawrence. So we came together, did a few songs, some worship songs, and it's coming out really soon. I'm excited about this new movement, this new historic moment. You all were able to meet up in the same place and record, or you all did stuff and were able to just send it via email, your vocals? Yes, so thank God for that gap year. In January, I went to the Bahamas, and we came together. You know, I have more time, and you know, that was just such you know, I'm so grateful to be part of this group with such powerful worship leaders, and I'm just excited for what's next. There's something special about Bahamas, I recognize, with the gospel market. It seems that it's one of the real strong epicenters, really, in the Caribbean. I recognize Jamaica too. People get up, you know, Jamaica. The gospel market is huge, you know. And you remember last time I told you I went Bahamas and I didn't go in the beach? Mom and I went this time. I don't know how you could have gone the first time and not. This time we went. You saw beautiful, you see the beautiful waters there? Come on. It was clear, crystal clear. I couldn't believe it. Bahamas. So it was Nassau? Yes, Nassau. It was really good. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You did the, what's the famous thing that like the boy? Conch, yes. Conch. I didn't try that. I tried the cornmeal one. I forget what you call it. I can't remember myself, but it's a beautiful space. Well, you know what? I want you to take us to the music. What we're going to hear this morning? I'm Not Alone. It's a soca. All right, let's enjoy it, and then we come back after with some more details. Again, it's Alyssa. Music as ministry. She continues to project, put out a good vibration via song, and let's enjoy. Yes.
He is watching over me when you think I'm alone. are behind me. Holy Ghost fire all around me. Just like a shield, your favor surrounds me. One thing for sure, you'll never leave me. As I step out the door, He watch over me. Everywhere I go, He watch over me. Every choice I make, He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. Back in the midst of my storm, He watch over me. I am never alone. He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. Storms, Lord, you carry me. No devil in hell could ever lead me. And I will follow you every day of my life. My Father will never leave my side. As I step out the door, He watch over me. Everywhere I go, He watch over me. Every choice I make, He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. In the midst of my storm, He watch over me. I am never alone. He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not alone. I tell them say I'm never alone. I am not alone. I am not I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not alone. We tell him 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 I am not alone.
Oh, you're not alone. I can't leave you alone. Let me come back here.
You can't leave me alone, you see?
Yeah, of course. Who did the production on that, Alyssa?
Shaka Pro.
All right. And the vocals are done in the studio also?
Yes, in the studio. We did it by Daniel Hamilton from Fisherman Projects.
What's your recording process? You prefer night recordings, day recordings? Take me back to the recording then in terms of the harmonies and the actual, because your voice, you always, you know, your voice sounds way bigger. Like you'll hear the voice and you realize with now, listen, as you, it's tremendous.
So I like to record in the night, but not too late, because I know last time, I think when we recorded this song, we went until like 8 or 9. But it's normally when people are available too.
Yeah.
So it's more like in the evening time. And, you know, this song was based on the Bible verse, Jeremiah 33, verse 3. Calling to me, I'll answer thee, show the great and mighty things which thou knowest not. So it's more like I'm inspired by a Bible verse.
So do you internalize your lyrics and you perform the track? You try to sing it out, or do you break it up, verse, you go back and you stack the vocals? Like, what's the recording science?
I like to do it piece by piece. So intro, and then I like to do the chorus first as like the hype.
Get the chorus out.
Get that done with. And then go back into the verses. And then do like a ad-lib track. So between I'll be like, yeah.
I'm not alone. Amazing. Yeah. So this is like what the latest?
No, I did this when? Last year.
Last year? Okay. Because I know you always, every time you come with product, huh? I know you always come with product every time you come through.
I have something new coming up. I'm really excited about.
How soon you feel?
It's going to be released on Good Friday.
Oh, Good Friday, nice.
Yes.
What genre?
It is an Afrobeat.
Afrobeat?
Yes, I'm really excited about it.
I must say, you know, you're very you're experimental. There is no limit, I realize, with you and the music.
I want to do a chutney, like a authentic Hindi.
Well, remember I went to a wedding and somebody was singing. And when I look at that corner, it was you.
It's me.
Singing like Hindi or something. I was like, what's going on here? No, you're tremendous, and I want you to really pursue and see how far I could go with the music. Even though I know you're going to obviously go into studies and stuff, but
definitely,
I think there is definitely you found your passion and purpose early.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God for that, and for my parents who discovered it and nurtured it.
Yeah, and they're supporting you too. You know, Mom always on the side, and look at Mom fancy shoes and things. I think we must bring my money show.
Telling me?
Yeah, just bring her in.
Of course, and I know Dad is locked on listening from work as well.
That's right, Dad. All the best. How could we find you and find the music online?
So on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all the streaming platforms, all the social media. Search up Alyssa Joseph Music TT.
Yeah, you're covered. You're all you're there.
There.
Yes. Well, with that being said, we'll, if it was nice, we say we'll do it twice. We'll let Alyssa take us out in style. But until we get to that, let me again thank everyone for tuning in. It's been a tremendous week. A couple of really heart-wrenching issues to what we had a chance to deal with. But I'm hoping for a way better weekend and a way better next week. God spare, I'm back for more. Be safe and have yourselves a fantastic weekend ahead. I'm not alone. Alyssa, take us out in style. Huh? Oh, you mean?
Of course.
Run tune again.
He's watching over me. When you think I'm alone, he's watching over me. Oh yeah. Alyssa Joseph here again. Alongside Ashton Music. Oh yeah. I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not alone. My Father behind me, Holy Ghost fire all around me. Just like a shield, your favor surrounds me. One thing for sure, you'll never leave me. As I step out the door, He watch over me. Everywhere I go, He watch over me. Every choice I make, He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. In the midst of my storm, He watch over me. I am never alone. He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. He watch over me. I am not alone. I am not alone.
You're watching CNC3. As an affiliate of CNN International, we now join their current programming.
Not due to hostile fire or friendly fire. Put that all together, that means at least 11 U.S. troops have now been killed in the war with Iran, a conflict now entering day 14, and all eyes remain on